Welcome to STACIL TV, Ancient Faith,
Modern Voice.
We're glad to have you join us on the news today. My name is Mesoma Upije.
And I am Ogechi Johnson.
We begin with church updates. On Saturday, 20th June 2026, the Evangelical Fellowship of the Anglican Communion, EFAC, hosted this annual program themed A Son for Sarah. This program is specially organized for expecting couples and pregnant mothers. It was a spirit-filled gathering featuring prayers, worship, and inspiring ministrations. The keynote message was delivered by Evangelist Ifeoma Igweze alongside other ministers of God who ministered powerfully throughout the event. It was indeed a refreshing and impactful program for everyone in attendance. Also, as part of the Father's Day celebration, a novelty football match was held between the fathers and the youth of the church. It was an exciting and energetic encounter with an impressive turnout from members of the congregation. After an entertaining 90 minutes of football, the fathers emerged victorious with a 2-1 win over the youth. Let's take a look at some of the highlights. Still on Father's Day celebration, Sunday 21st June 2026 was observed as Father's Sunday across the Anglican Communion worldwide, and St. Stephen's Anglican Church Ibobi celebrated in grand style. From the red carpet reception to the colorful procession, inspiring worship, sermon, and every other activity, it was indeed a memorable celebration. The sermon themed Purposeful Father was delivered by Reverend Canon Emmanuel Chibueze, who challenged fathers to remain godly leaders and role models in their homes and society. During the service, the Father's Day Committee presented Young Kingdom Builders Awards to several outstanding fathers and men in the church. This award recognized their commitment, hard work, and support towards the growth of God's work in the church.
Away from the Father's Day celebration, the church also honored Mr. and Mrs. Samson Ndulue during a special send-forth ceremony. Mr. Samson Ndulue recently announced his retirement on his hometown with his family after spending many fruitful years in Lagos. Over the past 3 decades, Mr. Ndulue faithfully served the church as a Sunday school teacher in the Anglican Children's Ministry before later becoming a licensed lay reader in the Diocese of Lagos Mainland. His wife, Mrs. Ndulue, has also faithfully served in several women's ministries, including the Women's and Girls' Prayer Wing. Several groups within the church took time to honor the couple. The Anambra State Indigenous Fellowship, Assurance Family, Harvest Group, and the Youth Fellowship presented Mr. Ndulue with gifts in appreciation of his year of dedicated service. Likewise, the Mothers Union, Excellent Women Group, and the Women's Prayer Meeting honored Mrs. Ndulue with tokens of appreciation for her faithful service to God and the church. It was an emotional moment when the church choir honored Miss Mesoma Ndulue with an award of service and a cash gift in recognition to her dedication as a chorister and member of the choir executive council. The presentation concluded with a heartfelt rendition of The Lord Bless You and Keep You, leaving many members deeply moved. In another exciting development, the vicar announced the successful completion of the church's long-awaited Inverter power project. The announcement was received with great joy by members of the congregation as the project represents a significant milestone in reducing the church dependence on fuel and diesel. The announcement was received with great joy by members of the congregation as the project represents a significant milestone in reducing the church dependence on fuel and diesel power generators. The vicar expressed his appreciation to the Inverter Project Committee, ably led by Sir Uche Wanko and Sir Ikechukwu Ochiaha, and thanked members of the church for their generous donation, sacrifices, and unwavering support that made the project a reality.
If you'd like to become a member of St. Stephen's Anglican Church Ibobi, our Sunday service begins promptly at 7:30 a.m. You are warmly welcome to worship with us. Here are the weekly activities of the church. Monday, Bible study at the church auditorium at 6 p.m. Tuesday, Women's Prayer Meeting 4 p.m. AYF Fellowship at the Children's Hall at 6 p.m. Choir rehearsal at 6:30 p.m. And on Wednesday, we have the EFAC Fellowship at the Church Hall at 6 p.m. Thursday, moment of blessing at the church auditorium at 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. and choir rehearsal later in the evening at 6:30 p.m. On Saturday, we have the Rising Star Fellowship at the church gallery at 6 p.m. Choir rehearsal 6:30 p.m.
The Boys and Girls Brigade practice also hold every Saturday at 3 p.m. in the Children's Hall. The Boys Brigade is currently in need of lady officers, and interested members are encouraged to indicate their availability. And that's the news for today on STACIL TV. Thank you for staying with us. For more information, visit our website www.stacil.org. Follow us on Facebook, St. Stephen Anglican Church, Igbobi, and on Instagram and YouTube, STACIL TV. Join us again at the same time next week. I am Ogechi Johnson.
And I'm Mesoma Okuje.
Thanks for watching.